Hello, dear friends. We are going to talk now about 2025 forecast for Libra rising or Libra ascendant. So this is a forecast that regards the impact on the sectors of your life. You have to check if you are ascendant Libra. If you don't know what your ascendant is, you can write to me and I will calculate it for you. You'll find my contacts below. And if you would like to have a full reading for your forecast, more personalized, of course, you can book an appointment with me online. Let's see what the major transits that we are expecting in 2025 are affecting and where you will experience change if you are ascendant Libra. Okay, for Neptune and Saturn that enter Aries, the first one in March, the second one end of May, the major impact will be on the seventh house of relationships. So you will have a real focus on what regards associations with others. It could be a partner in business or a partner in love. About public relations in general, it could affect your marriage if you're married. It is also the house of the second child if you have more than one. And in general, it will affect, it will help you redefine all of your personal and professional partnerships in the long run. In the beginning, Neptune will dissolve outdated relationship dynamics. So if you have issues or if you have relationships that have already reached a point of no return, there could be also some possibility to end them. But if they are good relationships, there will be the opportunity to revise some inner dynamics that are subconscious. And you might be encouraged to seek deeper and to seek for more meaningful connections if you're not really satisfied with the one you have. You may experience moments of disillusion and you might reevaluate the idea that your partnership must be purposeful and authentic. So I invite you to go smooth because Neptune is not creating sudden ruptures or destruction, but it's creating the atmosphere for creating more chaos in the beginning, but then with the help of Saturn entering Aries 2 months after 2 months, there will be the necessity to bring more structure and clarity, and Saturn will help you commit to your partnerships, the ones that you decide to continue and that support your long-term growth. So it is a time to set healthy boundaries in your relationships and to take responsibility. The final effects actually are going to be completely visible in a few years' time. For Saturn, it is the time of the transit in Aries is 2 years and a half. And by the end, you will see changes in your fourth house, which is the house of family, father, roots, and in the fifth house, that is the sector of creativity, of self-expression and children. So the transit is going to impact in the end more your private life than your public or work life. Neptune's final effect are going to be seen also in the sixth house because it is the house that starts in Pisces, that is the sign ruled by Neptune, where it has more impact. And the sixth house is the house of daily work, of service, of social obligations. It is also the house of good health. So you might be inspired in being encouraged to healthier habits and also a more balanced approach to work by this transit. The final impact of Neptune actually is going to be seen in 13 years, so it is slower than Saturn impact. If we have a look at Uranus, Uranus is another planet changing sign this year. There are many changes, important ones. These planets are the ones who really have an impact on our life, and they change it forever. I mean, these changes are not just temporary, they are final, okay? And Uranus in Gemini is affecting your ninth house, which is the house of studies, of higher learning, of travel, of having contacts with different cultures. It is the higher mind, and it could be the house of your third child if you have three. And that means that you will have sudden changes and a desire for innovation. And if you don't have any desire for innovation, it will be anyway brought by Uranus. There is no choice here. You have to change something in that field. And you may feel inspired to explore new educational opportunities, to travel more, to broaden your horizons, or to find new philosophies or spiritual groups to follow to grow. This is a transit that encourages you to break free from every limiting beliefs of the past and adopt a more open approach to life. Get free from a mind closure and open up to the higher mind. The final effects will be seen in 7 years. You know, Uranus is staying in Gemini for 7 years, and it will affect in the end the fifth house of creativity. So by opening up, you may find a way to give more space to your private life, to your creativity, your self-expression, maybe find more time for your children if you have any, and you will expand your horizons, and you will find more passions to follow. The last planet we are analyzing for you is Pluto, that has entered Aquarius already and will stay there for 20 years, so its impact is going to be seen more slowly, even more slowly than Neptune. It will stay for 20 years, so it's gonna be slow but a real change, okay? Very slow but deep, and you cannot go back. So all these changes that are happening are changes that you cannot really avoid and you cannot go back. So we have to go with the flow. In this year, the most important thing is learn to be in the flow. So the house that will be affected by the transit directly is again the fifth house that we just spoke about. So while Uranus is preparing the changes for the next 7 years, Pluto is already starting little by little to make more profound changes. And for example, if you never wanted children, you might desire to have some. If you never explored your creative abilities, it might be the time to start. If you already work in a creative field, you will find a new, completely different ways of expressing yourself. So you may confront also fears or blocks in order to improve and grow. We have to always do that, your shadows, and you can overcome your shadows and find new shifts that bring you to a new level, a higher level. And you can embrace your talents and get to more power, more creative power. And this transit, of course, is encouraging you to let go of the creative limitations you think you have and to channel your energy into some projects that are creative and that resonate with you. So it is about understanding who you really are and what you really like. It's not about money, okay? But in the end, the final effect will be about money, and this is good news because okay, it will take maybe 20 years to have its full maximum effect, but this transit is influencing the house that starts in Scorpio, which is the second house. So your values, your finances, your personal resources will be completely transformed, and you will have a new financial stability thanks to that, new personal values, and finally you will be more aligned with your deeper sense of purpose. So if you are Ascendant Libra, we can make a summary now, and you can say that everything starts with the need to renew partnerships in the seventh house. Then you will expand your intellectual horizons, and you will finally get to a deep creative transformation into yourself. You can stabilize your relationship. It's not necessary to change them with with these transits, but they need to change. Maybe you can stabilize them, and but you will need to embrace new beliefs, to open up your higher mind and rethink completely your creative progress and what you do about your creativity. In the end, you will find interesting impacts in the fourth house of family and in the house of creativity, which will be really the most important one. And a byproduct, which is not so bad, in more slowly, so in a longer time, will be more money and more finances, and better ability to manage your resources, and you will have so more, I hope, more happiness in the end after this, passing all these transits that are giving you some exams. It's like taking exams in your life. So I wish you happier life in the future, and I'll see you soon. Thank you.